help me on 1 million subscribers.
Mate. Gumball, day one, officially. We did like a sort of pre-ball yesterday, driving all of the cars up from London to Edinburgh. The route is Edinburgh, ultimately ending up in Montenegro. Some fantastic stops and driving routes on the way. There's even a sort of a secretive masked ball in Venice, I believe, which is super cool. Now, for me, this is a funny one because I'm only doing a little bit of Gumball this year. We're starting it, and then I have to go on to the Mille Miglia. So we're doing 2 of the world's greatest rallies at opposite end of the spectrum in the very same week, but we couldn't not come down here support. We are still officially entrants on the rally. We're going to take you along for the ride with these guys and show you what's what for 2023. We need coffee.
So what happened with the M3?
We were at a show in London Concours, and I was supposed to be on stage for the first chat.
Yeah.
And I turned up late, and I get there, and I've got organizer onto me saying, "Oh, come on, you got 3 minutes, and you'll be able to make it on stage." So when I parked in this underground car park, the last thing that was on my mind was I'm going to grab my bags, walk around town with them. So I just shut the door and left. Show for a few hours, and then I went back to the car, smashed the back window in. Glass is what it's like glass is tension, and it was it was the back window, and the glass was on the dash. I'm on the road for 2 weeks, so I'm same as you. I'm doing the start of Gumball, and then we were going to Italy for the Mille Miglia, which is overlapping the same week as Gumball. Everything for the 2 weeks, laptop, passport, everything that you would have on you. We've been on the phone to the passport office, we know everyone by name now. You know that 48-hour turnaround service that they used to have? Since COVID, they stopped it. So anyway, if you dig real deep down into the T's and C's, there's this service called urgent and compassionate, or you can prove that you have a contractual obligation or something like this. So I get in touch with these guys, and they said, send us all of the documentation to say that you've had your flights were ordered way in advance. Show us proof of this work, and we'll take it into consideration. And I didn't hear anything for 3 days. And I'm game over. So I was oh, that's it, it's just game over. So I resigned myself to the fact that I was going to come down to London and then cry myself to sleep.
And what about the glass?
What
about the glass?
The glass, we took it to Autoglass, and they just swapped it out.
What, they had a rear glass for the...
They had a rear glass, but it's not an empty glass. It's just a 3 series.
Oh, so it's just a normal 3 series, 320D
Exactly,
glass.
Yes.
Okay.
You'll turn up there, right? And there was a row of cars, all the windows smashed out.
Oh,
and I said to the guy, I was you're killing it right now. He's yeah, sadly we are. He's every day, 5-6 cars, every day come to us.
What number Gumball is this for you?
It's either 12 or 13. It's kind of crazy when you say it out loud, actually. I'm not classing as me doing Gumball because it's just the beginning of the rally to support, hang out with some friends. I'm going to say reserve ourselves for next year, because next year is the 25th anniversary, and I'm not going to give too much away now, but it is seriously substantial.
Lee, you are sexy. Woohoo! Wow, look at that.
Really good.
That's right.
Really good.
That's really good.
So we've got this tradition now. These guys jumped in right at the deep end of Gumball and did 3 in 12 months, which is a world first, really. For whatever reason, the first 2, we ended up having the same photo with a very similar stance, almost by accident.
Yes.
And then it became a thing. So now we've just officially sealed out our 3rd one, and we're definitely going to do our 4th one sometime.
Yes, this one in the backdrop. So our logo, because we're sponsors of the Europe tour, all the merch, the cars.
And it's properly embroidered in there. It's really cool.
It's not really, a screen
really cool.
print hit.
That famous picture of Steve McQueen, and he's wearing the Le Mans suit and he's like this. Go do some donuts. What's your name, sir?
Marek.
Marek, thank you so much for giving us a lift to the car
You
park.
said there's a problem with the SVJ, but we put it at the exact spot they told us to put it to get cleaned and decals.
And it's right next to my cars, and all 3 of them have been done.
Hit him! Hit him! Oh my God! You gotta be faster than that! You gotta be faster than that!
Right, you ready for the craziness of Gumball 3000? This is day 1. We've just signed on, but this is where the energy sort of really kicks off. So every year there is a location where all of the cars descend to have all of the graphics applied to the car. And it is an army of installers because there's over 100 cars. And these guys are working overnight. They are literally down in the car park overnight. I think some of them have been here for 48 hours flying decals. And it's when you get to see the caliber of cars. We've got a new Countach down here. There's some heavy hitting stuff. I saw a Chiron Pure Sport earlier on. I want to talk about this car. This is a car that we've arranged for Max, who is Maximilian Cooper, the founder of Gumball 3000. We have got him into a Ferrari 812 Superfast. His car fell through last minute, and we were very thankful to have this available to us. My friend Darren provided it to him, and this has just arrived last minute. And then the idea is, in a minute, all of these cars go up, work their way up 2 stories, and we're going to start to park them on the grid. We're going to take up 2 Koenigsegg Regera, Senna, and we're going to go up with the DDE SVJ. Speaking of those cars, we might as well have a look now. I mean, look, there's some proper kit. SF90 over there, Countach over there. So we are taking this. Koenigsegg London have a heavy presence. We've brought down 2 Regeras. Before we go up, we'll take the roofs off, because that's when a Koenigsegg really transforms and you get that sort of 2-in-1 car feeling. McLaren Senna is now all stickered up, ready to go. Pagani Huayra of Darren's is joining as well. DDE is getting their final graphics put on the car. And speaking of DDE, a big shout out to these guys. DDE are an official sponsor of Gumball 3000 this year. Every single car, every single piece of merch has a DDE logo on it, and I'm really proud of the boys to be able to be involved in what is a family brand. My brother-in-law is Max Cooper, the founder of this. So to have these great friends who are literally part of the brand is really, really nice. It's gonna be a big one. We're gonna go and have a chat with the DDE boys now and get the feel for things. Just saying,
these were smuggled by some of our fans. This guy's like, "You won't believe what I brought you." And I was like, "What?" And he goes like this. And he's like, "I brought you a Celsius and I smuggled it in from the UK." And I grabbed it and I cracked it and I went, I was like, man.
It's good, man.
So,
it's really good.
Other brands have about 80 milligrams of caffeine. These have 220. They have another one called Heat, 300 milligrams of caffeine, and it's also got a few other additives in there. Boost your metabolism and burn body fat.
Celsius, if you're watching, get a distribution agreement going and bring them over.
You should bring them over. They would blow up over here.
Yeah,
people would love them.
So, we're taking the roofs off. So if you've never seen the roof on a Koenigsegg coming off before, they've got these nice little Koenigsegg shield indicators down here that once it's slid in and they're all lined up, that means it's okay for the front boot to close and keep it in place. It's getting really loud down here, very quickly. Time to go, I think. We are in. It feels quite surreal. We launched Koenigsegg London 2 weeks ago, and now we're starting Gumball 3000 as a Koenigsegg squad. A little slice of the Ghost Squadron here on Gumball 3000. It's a shame we're not going all the way, but we're going some of the way. And as I mentioned, next year is 25th anniversary, going very, very big. Kind of saving ourselves for that one, but we're here, and we're going to bring you some special content afterwards on the Mille Miglia. But as far as weeks go, tune in, because it's going to be ridiculous. It's the first, so loud. It's the first time I've seen a crowd in the car park. Like normally it's all sort of underground and locked away and almost secret, and then the cars emerge. It's the first time I've seen a full-on crowd in the car park. Big passion here. This car is surprisingly easy to navigate around car parks. It really shouldn't be, particularly on paper, but Huayra's having a bit of a struggle though. Look at that. Straight out. Now we're wide. Wide's good now. It's kind of crazy. We're like fully rolling out, proper squad. You know that scene from Top Gun 2 where they're all like flying through the canyon? There's a pack. Feels like the road equivalent. Well, we're doing a few laps of Edinburgh. Gets the people going. It's provocative.
It's not.
Nobody knows what it means. It's really nice to start a gumball in your home country. This is a bit cliche, but we've got the weather, which, let's face it, being up in Scotland isn't always the case. I like your glasses. These are looking grand, hey? Look at those. Thanks, mate. There's a lot of people out. There's a lot of people out. It's really quite amazing. We've not even got to the grid yet. This is just people out watching the route from the car park to the grid. So what is quite incredible at Edinburgh is we are not at the grid yet. This is just a normal sidewalk. We're not on the grid yet, we're just driving there. Turnout's incredible, so anyone from Edinburgh watching, thank you so much for your support. It is amazing to welcome Gumball like this. One of the best cities. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Amazing people, really, really cool. This is really quite amazing, actually. You would think we were on the grid, but we're not.
Thing, bro. Let's do it, bro.
Thanks, man. Some good crowds here. Really, really strong crowds here. Lighting's nice. Hair, makeup. All right.
Action. That was Marvin.
That was amazing.
You helped me on 1 million subscribers.
Mate, not at all. You did it all yourself, mate. Nothing to do with me.
I remember I was sitting on a bench and you put an Instagram story up.
Yeah.
And it's like Nico's nearly on 1 million. Remember that? That was insane.
Get him over the line.
Get him over the line.
Get him over the line.
That was Goodwood. That was
That's right. We sat there, Festival of Speed, and you were like 999.
Yes.
Come in.
Yes.
Boom in real time.
It was mad. It was
so
mad.
good. Mate, it's awesome to see you, man.
It's good to see you, man.
Really.
What is the Koenigsegg? Like that really blew my mind.
The Koenigsegg thing is something we've been squirreling away on in the background for a while. Well, actually for 2 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Wait, when we open, we'll get you down. It's going to be a nice occasion. We'd love you to be part of that. We thought London is the sort of ultimate zone for that.
Absolutely.
And we've been doing a lot of the admin work off screen for a long time to then eventually put it on the map. We launched it 2 weeks ago. It's been an amazing reception to it, you know.
Congratulations, mate.
No, not at all. And you've been blowing up. Absolutely blowing up.
Yeah, listen,
it's fantastic.
Like, I'm enjoying every second of it, and it is special. Like, and I was here just to see Damon and Dave because they're now in our neck of the woods, right?
I know, right?
And I'm like, normally I see them there. How are you, God there, yo?
Off, they were like, yeah, the paint's great underneath.
Yeah, awesome.
Depends what they think is great.
You all watch, guys? Yeah! GD, we put you on there. I want your YouTube channel, his YouTube channel. Best selfie ever! Welcome to the castle. This is amazing. Is this honestly your first time to Hogwarts?
Okay, we are ascending to the top of Edinburgh Castle. This is night 1, party 1, Gumball 3000. And this is where things get kind of real because charity grid takes place. Be an iconic historical location such as this. Look at this place. He'd never be let through the gate. This is Walmart night, charity night. We're gonna raise some money for charity. It's a good way of letting off the firework to signify flag drop tomorrow morning. Wow, Edinburgh's a stunning city, isn't it? Really unbelievable. So this is going to get interesting later on. So that's the leaderboard for people who have donated towards the Gumball Foundation. And the top 10 places are dictated by people who have raised the most money. So the person who's raised the most money ends up on first place on the grid. And tonight is when that gets sealed in. So tonight things get interesting. Yeah, sounds good.
just going to say a few words now, simply just to say welcome to Edinburgh. This is what we call day zero on Gumball, registration day. Tonight is a celebratory night about Gumball starting the 24th year here in Edinburgh, raising money for charity for the Gumball 3000 Foundation that supports multiple charities around the world, including our project partners, Laureus Sport for Good. Give Laureus a cheer, they're in the room here. We've also got great other charity partners. We've got the Tony Hawk Foundation. And tonight also we're going to announce, announce now and a bit later we're going to show a little video. We've also just agreed a partnership to support the Prince's Trust, which is a huge charity in the UK. Supports youth around the UK and around the world from underprivileged backgrounds to give them opportunities in life. Donate, get yourselves on the grid. The top 10 start in order and go on display throughout the rally. There's the crown jewels over there inside that tower. If you haven't seen it, it is actually the crown jewels, so go and take a look and let's have a nice evening, and then we're going to party tonight.